Hello everyone, this is Faye here from Twilight Crafts, and I'm just showing you a quick walkthrough of a layout I made using the May Twilight Kit Club subscription kit. So this layout uses the Blooming Wild number 17 page, and I took my trusty Cutfiles scissors and cut the 4 letters out, and then I stuck it onto the 300 GSM cardstock, and I have started to stitch around the edge. So to create the holes, I did lots of paper piercing. And I have the layout on a foam pad. This is just an old Crafter's Companion stamping mat, and I just made tiny little holes using a pokey tool, both on the inside edge and outside edge of the blue paper. I then have just some purple embroidery thread, and if I flip over the layout you can see on this side, quite messy, but it gives a good effect. I've used some washi tape just to hold the embroidery thread in place, and then I have started to stitch back through the layout, flipping backwards and forwards to just create the stitches. Okay, so I've now finished the stitching around the 4 letters, and I'm going to add a couple more photos and just embellish the layout to finish. So I've printed 2 small 2x2 photographs, and I'm going to use some of the frames from this embellishment pack. So I've picked the blue one, and I think I'm going to mount this little photograph here, and then I've picked the green frame, and I'm going to trim the photo down a little bit on this one. And I'm hoping to position these 2 in the bottom corner here. And then I've taken some florals from the embellishment pack. I took one of these larger florals here, and I've just trimmed it so that it fits around that outside edge of the O. Stick that one down, and then I'm going to layer some flowers underneath and on top. And put those 2 there. So I also picked a word from this stickers pack, so I'm going to put the word story down here. So we've got the title Love Story. Those are already adhesive, so that will stick down there. I was going to cut this in half, but rub that pencil line out. I think I'm going to tuck this floral underneath, just under the photographs here in the bottom corner. Let's stick that one down, and then I'm going to use some foam pads to add some dimension. Let's stick these 2 down. And I can always tuck some embellishments underneath, so I just put a tiny bit of adhesive in the middle so that I've still got some space to add some embellishments underneath. I've taken a puffy heart from the title pack, and those are adhesive as well. let's glue these couple of pieces down. I think I like where those go. Just tuck those under there. And then I've picked out some florals. I think I'm going to add some foam pads on these to go around the edge of the photo here. Tiny foam pad, just to give a bit of dimension. Maybe that one in the middle. Gonna add a double foam pad on that one so that that one really stands up, and I can tuck some leaves underneath then. Trim that one down a little bit. Maybe a blue leaf in the middle. There. Stick those down. The green. So that's a little bit of florals there. I think I might could layer up some florals around the edge here with some foam. There are plenty to choose from in this kit. It's definitely nice to add lots of layers once the stitching has been done. Just a case of playing around with the floral embellishments to see which bits work. So again, I'm going to use some foam on these so that you get some dimension this side and some dimension that side. So back to the foam pads here. One tiny little foam pad seems to be enough. Tuck that one underneath as well. So that's there. So I think I need a bit of dimension down in that bottom corner. Let's see. And I'm never afraid to kind of cut these in half. So sometimes the larger florals are quite big, but you can cut them down. I think I will tuck that little heart there underneath. Great to keep layering up. And I find sometimes these adhesive chipboard pieces, sometimes it's good to add a little bit of extra glue. Just to set them in place. They are adhesive, but a bit of extra glue makes sure they really do stay in place. So I think that doesn't need a whole lot more. That has added a bit of dimension and finished off to the layout. So I hope you enjoy creating with the Twilight Kit Club subscription kit. Don't forget to post any layouts you make of your subscription kit pages onto our Facebook group. We have a monthly draw for some free Jenny Wren cut files. Okay, thanks everyone.